The world's most capped number 8 is fit despite worries about the bang he took against Western Samoa. Will Carling captains England for the 51st time. He's got 39 wins so far, what he'd give for a 40th. And the Australians, they deliberated long and hard before naming their back division. Matt Burke is at fullback, winning the vote over Matt Peeney. Damien Smith keeps out Joe Roth. Tim Horan is back in the centre with Jason Little, which is a big boost. And they've stuck with George Gregan at scrum half. In the forwards, they've gone for the tried and trusted, but Dan Crowley keeps his place at prop ahead of Tony Daly. The replacement stumped up. England to kick off. The whistle goes. And we're underway. Big tackle straight away, turning the man. England going in over the top and they get the scrum. All the fans very well aware of what these early exchanges are going to mean. The Australians being held down. So Liner gets the first chance after 2 minutes to post some points. Yes, he's got that one. A fairly simple chance. And line back inside. A penalty. The Australian backs up too quickly. And that's good. Nice to see, but the tension hasn't got to the kickers. They kept their cool there beautifully. Andrew going for pressure again. It might be a shade too long, but Burke had to jump, so he couldn't mark it. And they tried to turn him around. And great disappointment for them. Tremendous drive from England. Richards in the thick of it as always. Now it's come. Dewi Morris down the touchline. It's a good one again. And a penalty to England. Colin Hawke just stepping in. I wonder whether he's going to say it should be reversed because Underwood tackled the fullback in the air. It's curling, but it's in there. Beautiful kick. Tremendous kick from Rob Andrew. And it's so important that you punish the Australians when they make mistakes. So far, England are doing just that. Into the Australian half. Carling goes up for it. Little got a hand in there. But England have it again. Ben Clark, now he needs a lot of support quickly. He gets it. Cat putting it into the 22. Well done, Matt Burke. That was risky. In the right place on the right wing. Steaming up after Cat. Little knock on, so it'll be an England scrum. Good position just outside the 22. Great play England himself here in South Africa. There he is, born in Crickhowell, but he didn't make the breakthrough into top-grade rugby until he'd been resident in England for a few years, and so he decided that's where his future was. Great catch again by England at the front. On goes the drive, the crowd roaring them on, and they've got a swing on it. Got to come back now, this time. Rodbach. There it comes. Dewi Morris round the blind side. Well spotted. Nowhere to... Through on the charge. Can the forwards keep it going? Brian Moore sets it up. Carling just making that... Then he was going to go into the corner. Holding off the tackle from Damien Smith. And tremendous presence there from Rob Andrew at the other end. A lot of people would have kicked that away. Instead, England choosing to counter-attack.
Well, I told you the midfield would be tight, and they were really tight here. The Australians trying to move the ball. There's nowhere for them to go. Liner, unforced error, and great vision by Rob Andrew. The length of the field. And after this, it was a foot race. And it was a great foot race. Tony Underwood, would he make it? People behind him, Mike Catt saying, "Go on, my son." He thinks he's at the races. And well done, Tony Underwood. Great determination. What a fantastic score for England.
Yes, he always had the edge. And look at the triumph in that gesture. And the kick's over too. Tremendous blow struck for England there. There they were, under huge pressure in defence, and at the end of it, they increased their lead to 13-3.
It's even nicer.
On goes the drive, and that's a much better ball. Carling this time, trying to put it behind Campese. Campese looking for something, a lovely little chip through into space. Catt, though, comes screaming past him. Chip and run. Liner has to jump. Dewi Morris in there. Penalty because he held on. Liner clinging onto the ball, but he realised he hadn't got support, and Dewi Morris was about to take it off him.
Good play again, though, Mike Catt. Took a very awkward ball at full rattle. And 30.
And the pass not meant for Martin Bayfield, I don't think at all. Dave Bishop putting his hands up, saying, "Sorry, I didn't think it was coming." It's Brian Moore. He looks perplexed, and Liner will go for goal.
Oh, and that was
The seriousness, Richards. And it went wide of the left post. Just what England needed to get away with. But getting something moving. Now they've got space. Carling through the middle. Trying to get the pass away. Wonderfully picked up by Tony Underwood. Morris going the wrong way, but now they've got space. Carling putting it to the corner. It won't go dead. Great kick from Campese, though.
Two old rivals there, Campo.
And he kicks it into the in goal. Catt touches it down. Well done again, Mike Catt.
What was Campo doing?
Rory Underwood, I think, for being offside. And it's over. No mistake that time. Right on the stroke of half-time.
Of the passes, you know, then Jerry linking up with Will and giving Tony a run at last, and that was great. Tony pins his ears back, and it was a desperate old race for the cup.
Looked as though he was going to get caught, didn't it?
Yeah, he just made it. Great score.
Great score, and a great score for England at the moment, leading by 13 points to 6. We're going to take a break now. Rejoin us for the whole.
Ian Smith leaping high above them. It was a great kick from Liner, and exactly the start to the second half that England did not need.
And this is why they're world champions. Straight away, Australia come back. Beautiful kick from Michael Liner. Bit of confusion between Catt and Tony Underwood. But a very, very difficult kick and a brilliant take. We have to put that one down to the attacking.
Make the conversion. Yes, he can. And Australia back level. Carling gets through one tackle. He's looking for support. Now it's there. Dewi Morris saying, "Go on, drive it." And the England forwards getting a roll. There they go again. They've spun off this side. Big John Eales getting in the back to halt it, so they go the other way. It's a tremendous surge from England. Now it's got to come back. Penalty for pulling down the maul. And that close to the line, it could have even been a penalty try. But David Bishop decides on a penalty. Dewi Morris is angry with him because he thinks they still had the advantage and we're still going.
Yes, I think a penalty try would have been a bit harsh, but he certainly could have played advantage because the ball came out and the England backs were queuing up on the left. He was a bit hard, early with his whistle there for me, David Bishop.
Through, puts the kick between the posts, and England are back in the lead. 5 minutes gone in the second half.
And that's so much better. They've got to take the game to the Australians. They are world champions.
Defending at that ruck. Easy chance. And it's over. A little doubt for a moment. Andrew. Guscott and Carling are there. Guscott. Little knock forward by Australia, so England have... Brian Moore trying to get round the outside. Leonard there. Back again, Dowie Morris. Ben Clark hasn't got any support. And they whistle it up. He couldn't get that down. Did well there. Just about to try and getting it wide to Guscott. And Rory Underwood can't hold the pass. What a pity.
A pity indeed.
It's all organised, so up goes the kick. Burke does well, coming up with the ball second time. Reagan line up. Little trying to wriggle out. He's penalised Dowie Morris. Morris cannot believe it.
Dowie Morris can't believe it, and neither can I. It looked to me for all the world as though the ball was out. Morris has been hounding him all afternoon. That's out of the scrum. That was not a penalty.
Yeah, and that goes through the middle too. Crucial times for England coming up to midway. The front rank of Australian forwards just obstructing the English players trying to get to the ball.
Oh, we said straight away, Johnny, they're certainly obliged, didn't they? All he's got to do now is kick it over.
Must put this over. Cool as ice. Great strike again from Rob Andrew. Was getting through. And a penalty, holding on. 7 penalties conceded by England in their own half. And Liner punishes it again. Absolutely dissect. Penalty England. Eels round, and he's gone back halfway for it. I'm sure that Rob Andrew will have a go. Joining in on the... Somebody immediately on the wrong side to stop that coming back. And there it was, David Wilson, the flanker.
Well played, Tony Underwood. Isn't it nice to see people running back these high kicks for a change rather than just have an aerial ping?
Wide to Guscott, out to Ben Clark, trying to hammer through the middle. He's set it up. Morris, back it comes. There's some space on this side. Guscott. Tony Underwood going back in the middle. England have it. Dowie Morris trying to wriggle free. Tony Underwood again. Sets it. That's a good layback. Cat. Rob Andrew. He's caught by Little. England a little indecisive there. But importantly, they've got the ball. Back it comes. Mike Cat. No. Hooks it horribly. And a penalty almost in front. Driving in from the side of the maul. Actually, looks easy from there, doesn't it? And it is. Rob Andrew keeps his concentration. And England are back level.
Just had to happen. This game was never going to be over. When that fat lady starts singing, we'll know the final score. But until then, John, it's all...
But they go for a back row move. Gavin. England mustn't give away a penalty. Liner trying to get it through. Can England stop them getting the ball down? No, they can't. Back it comes. Gregan. Back to Campese. And even that won't go right for him. Into the dead ball area. Tony Underwood kicks it dead. And England have a 22 dropout. Two-handed catch. They get the drive going. First bit's done. And Australia now won't dare to come in from the side and bring that down. Back to Rob Andrew. Well, he struck it. It's over! Unbelievable! Rob Andrew! been a hero for England on a few occasions, but never more than that. The Australians drop out so quickly. Back goes the ball into their 22. Now Burke has got to run it back. They know they're well into injury time. 3 minutes gone. Hengawi bringing those knees up, desperately just trying to get the play back into England's half. What a strike from Andrew. Gregan, they've got to stop them. Little into the England half. The next time I think the whistle goes, we must see the final whistle go. Rugby. He clings onto him, they daren't give it away. Rugby trying to lock it up and lay it back for England. He's done it. Carling saying, just get it down there. It's a great kick, and that's it! England have beaten Australia. Brian Moore going mad. Who can blame him? Incredible disappointment for the Australians, but what a moment for England. They knew they could do it. They said they were confident, and to win it in that way, Rob Andrew, who's been the man who's kept the side together for the whole tour, does it yet again. It really was an incredible drop goal from fully 40 metres. Jason Leonard going to see Ewan McKenzie. So the defending world champions are defeated. The jubilation all around the ground from the England supporters. It looks now completely St George's crosses everywhere. And there we are, posing for photographs. Great moment for England. Tony Underwood, who scored the try in the first half. And the England captain, Will Carling, who played such a big part with that midfield defence. A happy bunch of boys. They started slowly, it was difficult for them, but they've really got things rolling now.
And then of course there's a huge